Misty up in the treehouse. I'm so happy to be back with you today. I have my glasses on and I am ready to read with you today. One of my favorite kinds of books are by Laura Numeroff, and they are called the If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, or If You Give a Pig a Pancake, or If You Give a Moose a Muffin. There's also one called If You Give a Dog a Donut. So we're going to read these books and do some fun things with the letter I, which starts the word if. We remember the letter M says So, and we have our friend Mr. Moose over in our math area. If you give a moose a muffin. You could probably read some of these letters because there's a letter A there and a letter A there. If you give a pig a pancake. There's two more letter A's and there's some letter P, and we know P says p, 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 p. If you give a mouse a cookie. I love this book. There used to be a song and a dance. Looky, looky, we're doing the mouse cookie. This is Mouse. And he's got little overalls on. And we're going to read this story today and play some games with little Mr. Mouse. If you give a mouse a cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. He looks pretty happy and full there. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks into the mirror, he might notice that his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up because see how his hair is falling down. And he'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may end up even washing the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited, he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's so thirsty. So, he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. That's the same thing he started our book out looking for. That book went around in a big circle, didn't it? Because if he asked for a cookie, you could probably go back to the beginning of the book. You give him a cookie and you just keep going and going and going. That's why this book is kind of fun. I like this book. If you give a mouse a cookie. I will move our other books out of the way for a minute. We can read those in just a second. I have a little mouse game to play with you. It's a game that helps us remember our colors. Here is mouse. Little mouse, little mouse. And I have these houses of all different colors, and I hope you can see them. Red house, pink house, white house, brown house, blue house, black house, orange house, purple house, yellow house, and green house. Okay, little mouse is going to be visiting through this neighborhood, and he's going to hide under one of these. I don't know which one. Close your eyes. Close those eyes. Okay, now you can open them. Now we're going to sing a song. Little mouse, are you in the... What color should we try? Now, if you peeked, then you already know, so you can't tell your other friends. Let's try the red house. Little mouse, are you in the red house? Knock, knock, knock. Should we see? Oh, little mouse is not in the red house. Should we try this house? Little mouse, are you in the pink house? Knock, knock, knock. No little mouse there. Let's try the next house. Little mouse, are you in the white house? Knock, knock, knock. We found little mouse. Little mouse is in the white house. Let's try it again. Cover your eyes or turn around so you cannot peek. Are you ready? Let's play. Little mouse, we'll start with this one. Do you remember what color that is? Yellow. Little mouse, are you in the yellow house? Knock, knock, knock. Oh, little mouse is not in that yellow house. Should we try the brown house next? I mean, it is next door. Maybe he just went down that block. Little mouse, are you in the brown house? Knock, knock, knock. That brown house almost looks like a gingerbread house. Maybe Mouse is there eating some gingerbread. Ready? Oh, where'd he go? Let's try another house. Which color should we try now? We'll try purple. My friend Andrea loves purple. Her whole house, inside of her house, is all purple. Little mouse, are you in the purple house? Knock, knock, knock. No little mouse. It's got to be in one of these houses. Let's try the black house. Little mouse, are you in the black house? Knock, knock, knock. He's got it. No, not there either. Let's try this one. Little mouse, are you in the greenhouse? Knock, knock, knock. No. Which one? Orange, because it's a nice warm color. Should we try an orange house? We'll try it. Little mouse, are you in the orange house? Knock, knock, knock. I found him! He was in the orange house. Little mouse. We could play this over and over again. Maybe moms and dads will play this with you. It's very easy to make some orange and blue and all different color houses. And this is a little mouse. It looks like our little mouse from our book. He's got little overalls on. He's a very happy mouse. I'm going to put this game away, but I have another game we can play. We can play kind of a music game with our little mouse. Like little mouse, housey house game. We can do some clapping patterns with little mouse and some cookies. I have different cookies. So there's a mouse. And there's a mouse. And there's a mouse. And there's a mouse. And there's another mouse. Should we count how many mice we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 little mice. And can you see these little happy cookies? These are happy sugar cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have some happy chocolate chip cookies too. I don't know how many of these I have either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm getting hungry. These look very yummy cookies. So let's clap chocolate chip. Chocolate. Oh, we'll clap it or pat it. Should we pat it? Let's pat it. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. What are these? Should we call them sprinkle? Sprinkle. 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 Should we do mouse? Let's put little mousey ears on. Mouse, 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 mouse. So if we're going to do rhythms with these, let's take these out and make some rhythms. Which one should we start with? Should we just start with mouse? Should we start with 4 mice? Mouse, 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 mouse. Ready? We're going to put our little mousey ears on. 1, 2, ready, go. Mouse, 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 mouse. How about... Remember how we were going to do sprinkle? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, we should clap sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And we could actually do 2 lines of those. So we got lots of practice. Oh, this little mouse is trying to eat that sugar cookie and sprinkle cookie. 1, 2, ready, go. Mouse, sprinkle, mouse, sprinkle, mouse, sprinkle, mouse, sprinkle. Let's play with these a little bit. Mouse, mouse, sprinkle, sprinkle, mouse, mouse, sprinkle, sprinkle. 1. We'll go slow and then we'll go fast like that. 1, 2, ready, go. Mouse, mouse, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mouse, mouse, sprinkle, sprinkle. Good job. Let's go a little faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Mouse, mouse, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mouse, mouse, sprinkle, sprinkle. Whoa, that was really fast. Should we take our sprinkles out and put chocolate chip in? Mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip. Nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, go. Mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip. Faster? 1, 2, ready, go. Mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip, mouse, chocolate chip. That's too fast. I think we better stay slow when we have the chocolate chips, chocolate chip cookie in that pattern. These little mice. There we go. Mouse. Oh, mouse. 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 Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Mouse. Mouse. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Oh, I like that one. Let's say that one again. That's kind of fun. Mouse. Mouse. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Mouse. Mouse. Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. That's kind of fun. What if we take our mice and we'll put the mice to bed for right now. And we'll do all chocolate chips. Our hands are going to get, we need to do some flubby dubbies to get those hands so that they're ready to go. Ready to go? Chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip. Chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip. We could do it that way too. Let's put our cookies up here. What pattern do we have up there now? I actually kind of see two patterns. Do you see two patterns? Two different ways we could do this? Our cookies aren't all the same size, are they? Chocolate chip seems to be bigger and small. Big, little. Big, little. Big, little. Big, little, big, little, big, little, big, little. Big, little, big, little, big, little, big, little. Now let's do it the tasty way. Chocolate chip sprinkle, chocolate chip sprinkle, chocolate chip sprinkle, chocolate chip sprinkle. That's the yummy way to do it. I like that game. And these are kinds of cookies. So we have a new letter to add to our letter lines. We have the letter that starts cookie. And it's a very special letter because it actually borrows its sound from another letter. This is the letter C. It goes almost all the way around. And there's even a cookie on the letter C already. Lots of different things start with the letter C. Cookie, which is our keyword. We always remember cookie and letter C. And those are little pieces of corn. And that's a little tent for camping. And that's a beautiful little cloud. And that is a black bird called a crow. It's a special kind of bird called a crow. They're very, very smart animals. Oh, and do you know what that is? I bet you do. That is an animal that says moo. It's a cow. And some of us have these at our churches. It's called a cross. Oh, and there's our friend, Katina. Cat, cat, cat. Can you make a cat's whiskers to help us remember? Cat, cat. Letter C for cat. And next to the cat is a crab. And next to that is a cupcake. We have cookies and cupcakes. Cat. Letter C is for cookie and cat. So, I don't know if we can put that up on our line yet or not. Let's see. I did our letter line because it was getting kind of crowded. So Misty had to kind of fix it up a little bit. There's our C is for cookie. C is for, I think that's a song our friend Cookie Monster sang. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. I love Cookie Monster. You like Cookie Monster too? Well, we talked about our books. I'll have that word, if. 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 If you give a mouse a cookie. If. And I thought, since we had so many other letters that we learned already, that maybe we'd do a letter slide. Have you ever done the letter slide before? Well, our alphabet letters like to go play outside at recess time, and they have a chance to go to the park. And so the letter I had just joined his friends at the park. Here's all his letter friends. And most of his letter friends we already know the name of. So letter I is going to slide down and maybe make some words with our letter friends. Do you remember this letter friend? P, like a penguin. And pumpkin. Letter P. Well, P is going to wait for I to go up the steps. Boom, 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 boom. And slide down. I says like a little inchworm. Ip. P says P. I says ip. Sounds like skip. Maybe they can skip away. Ip. I is gonna be friends with another one of his letter friends. Do you remember what this letter friend's name is? Do you remember his sound? High in the tree, the bear reaches, and he grabs some honey. B. Letter B. Ib. Ib? I don't think that's really a word. Ib. Well, B has to go home, so B is going to go home now. Let's try another letter. This letter, S, goes upside down or right side up. S is for snow or snake. Let's put S down at the bottom of the slide, and I can come and play too. Is. This. Or if S is getting lazy, S might go is. Is. We made a word. Is. I think S will stay and play for a little longer. Okay, I. Back up and down the slide. Hey, there's our new friend. Letter C. K for cat or cookie. Let's see what happens if C is waiting at the bottom of the slide for I. Ick. Ick. Ooh. How about like tic-tac-toe? Tick. Ick. That's kind of a word, but I think C wants to go home. C has had a very long day playing cookies with us. How about this letter? This letter makes the same sound as lights or laying down or lizard. Letter L. Ooh. Okay, I. You ready? Ill. Ill. Ooh. Ill is another word for sick. Ugh, I feel ill. I think L needs to go home because L isn't feeling very well. How about our gobble letter? G. Gobble. G. Letter G. Are you ready? Ig. Hey, that sounds like we could put another letter in front of it. Wait a minute. What if we have P slide down? Ready? Let's make P's sound, because we know this is ig. Pig. Pig! We made pig! Where's our pig book? If you give a pig a pancake. A pig a pancake. I think P wants to stay down here too. And G should too. Okay, I. You can't climb up the slide. You gotta slide down it. Let's try T. Let's try T. T for tent and tree. Okay. It. It. There is such a thing as it. It. It is cloudy out today. It is cold outside today. It is snowing. Ooh. It is Monday. It. I think T can come and play too. Okay, yeah, you getting tired? 2 more letters we've had. Oh, do you remember this letter? It's a silly letter. Monsters, music, mouse, and moose. All right, M. Could be a name like Tim, or Jim, or Kim. It's not really a name, a word. I think M is going to be busy in the next couple days, so M's going to go home. Okay, one more time. And this is the first letter we learned, remember? Rainbow. Fish. Fish. F makes the sound. All right, last one. If. If you give a pig a pancake. If you give a mouse a cookie. If is its own word. I and F play well together. They are friends and they make a word. They make the word if. Time for all the letters to go home. We'll have to slide the letters with some more letters as we learn them and as we play them all together. This is a fun game. I like the letters making their sounds and sliding down. F. Big. This is a fun way to put our letters and our sounds together. We will play some more with that. I have some more games to play with you with some of our other books. Should we play with one other book? If, there's our I and our F, if you give a moose a muffin. There's lots of F's on this. There's 1, 2, 3 F's. If you give a moose a muffin. There's 2 M's. And look at that moose. This is a brand new book. Misty just got this one. But it's a book I've read. I have gotten from the library before too. I wonder if this is going to be another circle book where everything goes around and comes back to the beginning. Look at that. Moose looks like he's looking like there's some good smell coming out. Can you really see smells sometimes? Sometimes you can smell smoke, but usually you don't see what you smell, but you never know. If you give a moose a muffin, she threw a muffin out the door to the moose, or out the window. Looks like it's fall in this picture. The leaves are off the trees. He'll want some jam to go with it. There's a big moose walking through her door. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another and another and another. And when they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more. Kind of a rude moose. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. That's got to be a big sweater. And besides, doesn't a moose already have a fur coat? When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. There's the loose button. He'll ask for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing the button. The button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. Puppets? I thought they were going to go to the store to get muffin mix. So he'll ask you for some old socks. He'll make some sock puppets. Oh, look at, he made a sock puppet of a moose, and who do you think that's supposed to be? Maybe Mouse? When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. He'll need some cardboard and paints. Then he'll ask you to help him make the scenery. Looks like a big mess to me. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. So he'll ask for something to cover them. You'll bring him a sheet from your bed. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much, he'll knock over the paints. Uh-oh. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess. Then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. Oh no! Who's coming? Looks like Mom's out raking the leaf and has no idea there's a moose in her house. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. And didn't we start with that? If you give a moose a muffin, it's another circle book. That crazy moose. I have a muffin matching game. There's the word muffin, and here are some muffins that I made with some letters on them. I, an F, and U, and M, and N, and another F. Now, let's see if we can put these in order to spell muffin. M, U, what's the next letter? You know this one. Fancy fish, F, and there's another F. Where's the other F? Oh, there's the other F. M-U-F-F. What's that letter? That's our new letter. That's one of our new letters, I. Sometimes I has two little lines on it, and sometimes it's just a stick standing straight up like that. M-U-F-F-I-N. There's our N. Here we go. But I still have all these muffins left to match with their other muffins. How are we going to do that? Well, I see some of the muffins have letters on the top. You see those? What little letter is that? That's a little letter M. Can we find the big letter M? Oh, it matches. We matched the letter M. There's the letter U. It is a green wrapper and a purple top. Does this one have a green wrapper and a purple top? No. How about this one? It has an orange wrapper and a red top. We're looking for a purple top and a green wrapper to find, hey, we found the little letter U. And there's a capital F. Am I missing a muffin? Oh, am I missing a muffin? Uh-oh. Oh, that muffin was hiding. And another letter F. Oh, and little letter I has a dot at the top. Eh. And the letter N. We matched the muffins. Well, we can't really eat these muffins. It's just a muffin matching game. And I don't think any of our muffins have blackberry jam on them for our mousse. I hope you had fun today. We're gonna play some more games with cookies and muffins and pancakes and dogs and donuts tomorrow. So come back and play with us. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye. I gotta go turn the camera off now.